It's official, we're finished, we're done. No more machines are going to be sold from there. On sales, finished. Welcome to my new premises. So that's it, we're finished over there and we're now in my new big unit over here. So, here's my unit. Nice double French doors over there. Loads of space. I've got shelving and storage in the back there, and I've got a toilet over there and an office in here. So there we go. That's my new unit. So, I took this unit on Friday, and yeah, I'll put some videos in there now. I didn't do any filming at the very beginning, which I should have done, but so over the last couple of days I've just been hammering through here. So at the moment, what we've done so far, on here there was loads of shelving and rubbish really, so I ripped it all off. We had a massive pile of wood here to get rid of, so we got rid of that. The plasterboard's not the best there, but again, it's not my unit. I don't want to be throwing millions of pounds into somebody else's building, so I'm going to do what I can within budget range without spending an absolute fortune. So what I've done is I've painted all of this. So this has been painted white. We've painted all of this. All this side's also been painted, and the office has been painted. And I'm currently painting the floor, as you can see. I've done this side about 3 days ago, so that should be dry now. This side's only been done a couple of days ago, and that was done yesterday. So I've been doing it in sections, just so I've got somewhere to walk and kind of mill around. So I'm waiting for that section to dry, and then I can do this section here, so I'll always have somewhere to come in and out. I think we're nearly there. Now, it's still a bit sticky. Still a bit sticky there, but at the front it definitely dried. Over here, it's only the first coat really. Yeah, see, that's dry there. That's dry, but at the back down there it's still a bit wet. So I really can't do anything at the moment, but it's coming along nicely. So we've got another probably a week with the floor drying and the day's work and everything. That section there needs painting again over in the back corner. You can see there, that's not ideal. I've got somebody coming. I'm going to have a new bathroom put in, nothing fancy, just something tidy, just to try and bring it up to that next level of niceness, because it was a bit minging and horrible in here. So I want it to be like a nice showroom. I want it to be good. The floor was painted already, but it was just marked up, and it's got, you know, little splashes and dirt everywhere. So I thought, well, I'll paint it all nice and fresh, and then it'll just look a lot better in here. So in this section here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to make some sort of picture or photograph area. For when I take pictures of my machines, it'll be there in that corner. I've got lights as well that I'm going to reorder, because these ones are old now and some are working, some aren't, and I want it bright in here. I want it really nice and bright and fresh and clean. That's the kind of look I'm going for. It's never going to be Harrods, you know, I'm not, but it's what I've got, and it's what I'm up against. So I've been waiting for this unit since probably January, the start of the year. The old boy that was in here was leaving, and we was kind of giving it up. The units on here, they're like rocking horse shit. They just don't come up. I've been waiting for about a year and a half for one of these big units, and a couple have gone and they've gone straight away, but there's been people in the queue. I'm now at the top of the list, so when one's come available, I've had my name on it, like say, since January, and he's just finally give it up now. What we're in now, June. So I've just got in here now. Probably not the best time really to be in here, because business is slow this year. It's been bad this year. Nothing's moving like it was. Everything's been really slow, so it's not really the right time. But if I don't have it now, I'll never get it. So I'm gonna have to try and ride it out through the winter, paying the rent on it and everything like that to try and keep it going. I've paid 6 months up front to get this. I didn't really have to, but that was kind of my bargaining power to get into here. I said, look, I'll just chip you 6 months rent. And what it also does, it gives me a bit of breathing space for 6 months. So I know I don't have to make huge amounts of money to pay the rent each month. I know I can breathe now till November time, get it all sorted, get it all in here, get it built up, and then work from there really, and hope that it pays off. But I'll get so much more stuff in here, and it'll be like more of a showroom environment, which is what I've always wanted. At the moment down there, it's just too small. When I first moved in, I only did it for the strimmers, and it was massive for that. But when I started putting me ride-ons in, you can't, get them all nice, and so I'll get them all lined up in here, lovely, and I'll get, a nice 10, 15 odd machines in here, in nice, but you'll be able to walk around the whole thing. You won't be tripping over anything. And you'll have somewhere to come and, have a proper sit down and a look and what have you. And then, like I say, I've got a desk here as well. This was left behind by the previous chap. So I've commandeered that because everything I do is on the cheap. And he left his chair behind as well, so I've kept that. That'll be ideal for me. I'll put this back in here when the floor's dry. This needs a lick of paint in there as well. So on the walls and everything, it's a bit dingy at the moment still, so I'll give that a lick of paint. But at the moment, like I said, we're just doing the floor area, trying to get all this one colour throughout, and get it fresh, because there was, like say, there was spillages and all sorts from previous paint people, like spills, and so I've been scraping all that off and going over it nice, So this is kind of where I'm up to, I suppose. Yeah. It's been tiring though, I'm not gonna lie, it's knackering. I've been at this now for about since Friday. What are we on now? Wednesday morning. Friday night I got the keys. By Saturday morning all the shelves were out, all the wood was piled up, the whole place had been painted, and a thorough clean throughout the whole place. So I painted everything on that Friday night. As soon as I got the keys, I was in here. I was here till stupid o'clock in the morning, working, but I just wanted to get it done. I've been waiting for so long for this. I didn't want to sit around going, I'll do it tomorrow. So Saturday came, and I cleared all the wood on the Saturday, finished the bit of painting that I had to do, and then went and got the floor paint, and I made a start on that Saturday. And that's the only thing holding me up at the moment, because this floor paint's not dry, so I can't get in and crack on with the next bit, because I want to put new lights on and a new bathroom, get that sorted, but I can't because the floor's still wet, So my plan is I can't wait for this other half to dry over there, and then I can get to the bathroom then, and I can get to me lights, and it'll be, I can move all this stuff over to the dry side, and then it'll be done then. I can work from it. The paint I got is this stuff here. Everest or something it's called, proper industrial floor paint. But again, everything I do, I try and get value for money. So I was on the Facebook marketplace, and somebody was selling two brand new tubs of that. So I've got 40 litres of paint and 20 litres of primer, and I paid him 120 quid for the lot. So bargain, it's about 300 odd quid's worth of paint. And it was all brand new, we'd never used it. So that's, everything I do is on the cheap. So I'm now looking for a bathroom set somewhere, either cheap new or second-hand, but good second-hand. It's only a unit, it doesn't have to be anything fancy. I just want it clean, and some batten lights as well. That's my next thing. I want to get some all new lights. So I've been pricing all that up. And then, we'll be nearly there. So that's what I'm up to at the moment. But so I thought I'd nip in anyway and just check this paint, and it's still wet, so I can't do any more. Again, it's another day now behind because I can't do any more. I can just feel it, it's just sticky. So you can feel it there, it's still a bit sticky. I don't want to start walking on it and putting footprints in it, it'll do my head in. But this over here is bone dry there now. I can, it's proper dry. So, right, so what I'm going to have to do now anyway, I'm going to crack on, go and price up some bathroom gear and go and get that stuff picked up while I'm waiting for this to dry, and crack on with my usual day-to-day work as well, which has been slow lately, so I've not been that busy on the work side, which has been good. Otherwise I wouldn't have not got any chance to do this at all. Right, back on my unit again. So I've been in here for about 2 weeks now, solid probably. Just getting on with it all, and she's coming now anyway. So there's the floor. It's all been painted. This has also been painted. I've painted inside here as well. So it's just a bit tidier than it was. One of my subscribers / friends came and cleaned my windows for me. So that was another little job that I never would have got done. All this has been painted as well because it had paper on there, so I've ripped all that paper off, painted it all. This area here, this square, I'm going to use this as my picture area. So I'm going to put a nice square in there, and I'm going to have that as where I'm going to take all my pictures. I've been doing the bathroom as well. This room in here is proper building site. I painted the floor in here once, but it definitely needs another coat. It was just a case of just slapping some paint down and making us headway with it. So I've put a new bathroom in. Well, I say a new bathroom, a new sink, new loo. I'm having some troubles with this. This thing keeps dropping and letting more water through every 10 minutes or so. It just lets a bit more through, and it's still not right. I've painted all in here, put some plaster on the wall. I'm no plasterer, that's for sure. There she goes, look, that's it. Don't know if you caught it then. Don't know what it is doing it, but every now and then it just lets more water through. Do my head in. So yeah, I'm not a plasterer, but you know, I'll mix it and chuck it on the wall. So I've put a bit of plaster on there. It's not amazing, but it'll do. It's just cleaner than it was, and then I put a bit of paint over it, so that's kind of nearly there. Like I said, put a new sink in, new loo, plumbed it all up, just chopped into the old pipe that was there and made myself some little bits of copper fixings up, you know, and plumbed it all in. Put a new waste on because that was leaking, and today I'm painting the floor, but I'm just doing the edges. So when I come in here with my roller, I won't have to go near anything. I can just, you know, batter it on the bottom bit there. And my plan now is to gut it all again, because the floors took quite well, but I've got that much paint left. I've got a full tub, what is it, 20 litres? I've got a full 20 litres there that I've not even touched yet. So I'm just going to paint it all again. It's taken about 5 days to dry, so that held me up a little bit, but I'm going away at the end of the week, so that's my plan. I'm going to finish up what I can in here, get it all ready, clean it all out thoroughly, and then paint it again. One good go in one complete coating, if you like. And just try and get rid of some of these little divots where the paint's not quite gone in. A few marks where I've been scratching stuff on the floor, but they'll come off, but I'll just paint over them again. And then get so it'll have 3 good coats on there then, so it'll build it up nice. And then, yeah, it'll be nearly ready to do. I need to sort my lights out as well, put some new lights in, but I just can't seem to find the right ones I want. I don't want these ones that are on here, because they're just old and they're a bit thingy, and you end up with this all the time, you know, these bulbs that don't come on. So I've been looking at trying to find different lighting. I've looked at batten lights and different things, but a mate of mine's got some on his thing and he's only had them a few weeks and they started giving up already. So I mean, I don't want to get something that's like shit, you know. So yeah, this is it now. So my plan, picture area there. You can hear that loo going again. Picture area there. Sort that bathroom out, paint all the floor, get some banners on here. Like the plasterboard on here is not the best, you know. There's holes in it in places from the previous occupier where he'd screwed stuff to it and whatnot, but I'm not paying to put plasterboard all down there, you know. It's just an expense, and it's not my building, so I'm not going wild. I'm just doing what I can on the cheap. What else have I got? That plaster, I bought this. I got four bags of plaster, 2 bags of adhesive, well 4.5 bags of plaster, 2 bags of wall adhesive, and half a bag of bonding for a £5 off Facebook Marketplace. Like, so you can do these things on the cheap if you're willing to wait. Don't get me wrong, it's out of date and it goes off rapid, but that don't bother me. As long as it goes on the wall and stays, I'm happy. So yeah, that's where I'm up to. Nearly there. I should have it done. So when I come back, I'm hoping all the floor will be dry and it'll be ready to go then, and I can just move in then. We'll start moving in, and then the next plan is then I want to build a workshop in my other one. So I've got a long way to go yet, but it'll be nice in here once it's done. Well, I'm hoping so anyway. That's my plan. I want it nice in here so I want it more showroomy vibe. And I can't do that in the old one, it's just too small. But it served a purpose while I was getting myself on my way. So after having a bit of a rough couple of weeks with the court stuff and all that sort of stuff, I've picked myself up, I've dusted myself down, and I'm on to my new little chapter. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll keep you all updated. Sorry I haven't done much filming lately, it's because I've just been too busy in here. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave me a comment, you know, that always helps the algorithm. Yeah, thanks very much chaps, I'll catch you on the next one.